Welcome to my first YouTube video, and today I'm going to be showing you how I prepare myself for the week's track. So jumping right into it, we hop in the car.
Thank you very much, Captain
Next week's
Obvious.
track is Watkins Glen, starting tomorrow. So first thing I do is, I know this track and I've been practicing, but the first thing you want to do is make sure you know where the pits are and how to get in and out of them depending on your series. So if you race IMSA like me, then you definitely need to know that, and you definitely want to know how to get in and out of the pits correctly. And then going into the next thing is you want to make sure you know the track. So you need to learn the... Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to say is that you know, I'm new to this YouTube stuff. I'm just gonna try out a ton of different types of content and content ideas and stuff like that. And I'm gonna see what works, but I also want your guys' feedback on, you know, what was good, what was bad, and what you'd want to see versus what you wouldn't want to see. Because I've done a little bit of YouTube before, on like other games, but I've never posted content like fully and all the time. So I just want to know what works and what doesn't work for, you know, YouTube. And just like, okay, so back to what I was saying is that you need to learn the track, and if you need to watch like a guide or, you know, anything like that, then go ahead, and that'll help you a lot. But the most important thing is knowing the track and knowing how to get around it. Racing points, you'll learn by yourself. You don't really need to watch a guide unless you really need help with it. But I would recommend learning them by yourself and kind of figuring out the car. Just going to a test session to figure out what the car likes, what the car doesn't. Like, you know, the max you can push the car to. Like right here, I've been testing first and second gear on that corner. And then this next corner, trying to decide if it's flat or not. Doesn't seem flat, a little less. And then that's a fourth gear. I don't know why I went down to third. But, you know, it's just little things like that, and you just really need to make sure you get everything down and do a lot of laps before you actually compete in a race. You know, that you want to do, because you don't want to join in a race and have no idea what you're doing, and no idea where the track is, no idea how to like get around, overtake, and all that stuff, because that's ultimately the most important thing. So you really want to know where you're going and what you're doing. And like I said earlier, I think one of the biggest things that people overlook is the, like, where the pits are and like the exit and stuff. That's why I keep my pit line on, because I don't, you know, some pit exits are different, and you don't want to pick up a pit exit penalty or a pit entrance penalty or anything like that. Especially in like, you know, any race. It's not a good thing to, you know, pick up and have to deal with the penalty. So, you know, getting back into what I was saying, you really have to take time to learn a track if you want to do good. You can't, you know, a lot of people just are like, oh, okay, I'll just, you know, race this track next week and figure it out while I'm in the race. But that's really not a good mindset to have. You know, it'll really affect your everything, your rating, and, you know, your, like, especially your SR. I mean, your I rating is one thing, but if you're trying to get your SR up, then you want to know what you're doing on a track, to, you know, avoid incidents, know where to go everywhere. And the biggest thing is you don't want to be going off track every 5 seconds or missing turns, of course. But wow, I'm clicking on you really just gotta know the track and especially know the car. A lot of times I see people overlook the fact, like, you know, knowing the car. A lot of people overlook that, and one of the most useful things is to use use a car on multiple tracks, because you want to be able to, like, know how to actually use the car no matter what track it is. So, like, if you just go on a ton of tracks, any tracks you like or know or anything, it's very useful to learn your car and learn actually what it does. The biggest issue is just not, like, practicing for a track, because I mean, you should put your time into a track, otherwise you're not ever gonna get anything out of it. Like an example, I was super bad at Suzuka, and I just kept practicing it instead of just giving up on it, and I eventually got good. Still don't like that track. It's not really my preferred track, but it's I know the track now instead of just not ever learning it. Well, thank you guys for watching. This is kind of just a testing video, and I just want to see, if it works, if it doesn't, your guys' opinions on it, all that stuff. And again, thank you for watching, and comment down below if you like the video or if you don't like the video, and any video ideas you may have. So thank you for watching, and have a great day.